All right, so let's go on the PM Xtra Strip show. Bogdan and Naya also took their turn on that particular show, and I knew definitely she was going to ask Bogdan and Naya about the conversation Oheneba and then Vandyke had in the kitchen after the semi-finals. Yes, Oheneba said that he was shocked to see, Bogdan or Bogdan in the final. Vandyke said, you don't know his or he knows the general manager of TV3. These were conversations that happened in the house. These were conversations that happened in the house. So you see, I don't know why people keep attacking Sidua for asking this particular question. This is a conversation that happened in the kitchen between Oheneba and then Irama. Say they were shocked to see Perry and Bogdan and Naya and Condon in the finals of the competition. They said it, but let's go and check out the response Naya and Bogdan gave concerning this particular conversation that happened after the semi-finals. Loyalty TV Studios, subscribe, like, share.
That was exactly why AJ asked him that question. He answered it for all of us. He said he doesn't want.
So the same answer goes for you. He's not someone you think you can have.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that he answered it. And I don't think you personally would want to approach someone. No, you wouldn't. I don't think you would want to approach someone who has publicly made it clear that they don't want to have a friendship with you. So I understand him and it's fine.
Okay. When the four couples made it to finale, a conversation between Oheneba and Vandyke ensued, and this was what the two of them spoke about, that they don't think you and Naya deserve to even be in the finale. Did you ever see that?
No.
Okay. Well, some sort of conversation like that happened, and that was what was said. Now that you know, how do you feel about that?
You see, as usual, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, we focus on ourselves.
Okay.
People can have conversations and say certain things. It's your decision to let it get to you or not.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, the house is in the past.
Okay.
You understand? And I'm not going to feel a certain type of way because some people have said certain things about me. I have to move on with myself. There are things we have to do. So everybody has their life to live. Maybe something happened and made them feel like that. It's just fine. It's their opinion. You can't judge someone or blame somebody. I would never do that. Yeah. It's fine for them to say.
Was there someone you saw also at the finale that the two of you thought that the finale is too big for the person, or maybe another couple should have been there instead?
No, you see, and I feel like that's why we kept crying on the show, because people kept leaving and it was so painful.
Yeah.
I know it's a competition.
You were never excited about anyone's eviction?
Oh, no.
Never at all?
No.
Naya, let me come to you. There was a point Akofa was sort of getting close to Bogdan, and we saw that you were not happy about that. That moment. You are giving me smiles, so I'm hoping that we can get to talk about it. How was it too much? How did you feel the moment that it happened?
So the whole narrative was when, as a friend, she opened up to me about like their relationship and all of that, even before Bogdan made the move to me.
Okay.
So
she made it clear to you that
like she told me that you guys are clicking and you are connecting and all of that, so maybe there's going to be something and that maybe she will also be interested if that comes up. So, and when Bogdan made the move to me, I never actually sat down with her to ask how she felt about it, but then she one time told me that go for it, she's rooting for us, and she has always been there. I'll say that. It's just that I think I was wrong. I should have spoken to her about it, because she opened up to me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So were you a bit scared that maybe they are going to come for what's yours?
Oh no. No, it's nothing like that. Yeah, it's nothing like that.
But why were you also overprotective of Akofa though? At the point we saw you, too much, so close. Where was that likeness coming from?
So, to be fair, as I said, I'm very genuine in everything I say. So when I see certain things happen, even though I might not understand it, from the perspective in which it is being given to me, I would say that, okay, this doesn't sound right to me. Let me try and understand it. And that's exactly what happened. I wasn't fighting for anybody. Okay. I was just listening to the conversation and giving my opinions on it. You understand? But looking back on it, all I have said, or all I will still say is, it taught me a lesson to not make certain judgments without knowing the full story. Okay. You understand?
So you think it was too much?
I wouldn't say I think it was too much. If you would put me in that situation, I would have done it again, because that was the information I was being given.
Okay, you were given.
You understand? Yeah. But right now, I would say I would not even involve myself at all in other people's business. That's all.
Has it gotten you to a point where, you know, you had to look like a bad person, so you don't want to even involve yourself again?
I wouldn't say I look like a bad person or a good person. I just feel like sometimes I'll go out for my friends and I do certain things that maybe other people would seem as too much. Okay. You get Akofa as our friend. Yeah. And then when something was happening to her, I was just trying to understand the situation. So it's true. Maybe some people might have seen it as being overprotective. Okay. But that's just the type of person I am. I love the people I am with. Yeah. Okay. I don't want anything bad to happen to them. And I will fight for anybody who is my friend. Okay. Do you get it? Yeah.
There were people that said...
All right, so Bogdan and Naya were on the, PM Xtra stripped show. And you see, some people don't understand the concept of that particular show. So sometimes I see, the attack on Asidua and I don't get it. Look, let us educate ourselves. The show is PM Xtra stripped. So after going on TV3, after going on, 3FM for those, soft interviews, when you come on the stripped show is just basically picked what the housemates did on the show and ask them questions about it. Tough questions, don't bend, don't curve. Whatever, happens on the stripped show is just, they are just picking it off what the housemates were doing in the house. So if they ask your, or they expose your favorite, don't blame the lady. And I see people saying that, Oheneba and then Vandyke, that particular conversation, they didn't mention anybody's name. You see, I don't know how some people watch the show, but you see, let me say this. When it comes to that conversation that Vandyke and then Oheneba had in the, a kitchen, they were talking about Bogdan and then Perry. And you see, this is what happened. So Vandyke said that if they had made it 3 couples in the final, like Perry and Condon no go. This is what Vandyke said. And Oheneba also responded, me, if your man, he did the final way, they shock me. And unless you weren't following the show on my platform or you weren't watching the show, the only person Oheneba they describe as, or they refer to as your man when talking to Vandyke, that person is Bogdan. And Vandyke also responded that he knows the general manager of TV3. So remember, I did a video asking, so Vandyke, are you saying that Bogdan is in the finals because he knows somebody at TV3? So you people, should stop attacking Esidua when she is asking that question. Of course, it feels uncomfortable if that person is your favorite, thinking, she wants to destroy friendship and all that. But at the end of the day, every single thing that she asked on that show, the housemate said it. So it's not like she's creating stories that didn't happen. Please give Asidua a break, because the show is called PM Xtra Stripped for a reason. Loyalty TV Studios. I'm out.
Etoda, ohwe den bi o mode light aye no nworan bi si ho a na bi sample say electrician no mtua ne kade kai say about domestic installation, industrial installation, commercial installation, solar panel installation, security camera installation, electrical fencing. Company papa omoye ne simple na ye fe a simple way electrical engineering omo boda form eba wo dan ho wiring nyina omoye ne nyina ma kama shia kakra bi ne nye adwuma ne ma o ye din the simple way Electrical Engineering. Francis here 0249 607839 and 0266 560669. Your Doko Pacific Oil Pair. Simple way electrical engineering. You break your money, you fair.